So, you want to hear my story? Good, because I'm not just any snack. I'm a street food icon, a legend. I'm that crispy, juicy bun with a whole lot of personality. Yep, that's me, all right. You know the one. I'm the one you see glowing in the night market, the one that makes your mouth water just by looking at me. But have you ever stopped to think about how I got to be so famous? Well, settle in, 'cause it's quite a tale. Okay, so you probably think I'm 100% Taiwanese, born and raised, right? Well, let me let you in on a little secret about where I really come from. Yeah, my journey started way back around 1949. My ancestors, you could say, they traveled from Fuzhou right across the sea to Taiwan. They were looking for a new home, and they brought the flavors of their old one right along with them, and that included me. And get this, back then, nobody even called me Pepper Bun. Nope, I was way more low-key. Most people just knew me as Scallion Meat Bun. Or if you wanted to be all formal about it, you'd call me Fuzhou Bun to honor my hometown. Pretty simple, huh? But that was all before I got my big makeover. You gotta understand, for the people who made that journey, I wasn't just food. I was so much more. Every single bite was a taste of the home they'd left behind. I was comfort, I was memory, all wrapped up in a warm, savory dough. But, you don't become a legend by staying the same. Taiwan had some big plans for me. It was time for a major upgrade, a fiery transformation that was about to change everything. So the local chefs, they took one bite and were like, hey, this is a little bland, a little too polite. It's not Taiwanese enough. They wanted something with way more kick, a flavor that could keep up with the incredible energy of Taiwan's street food scene. And boy, did they find the perfect ingredient to spice me up: black pepper. And listen, they didn't just add a little sprinkle. Oh no, they went all in. They added a ton of it. And just like that, I wasn't just savory anymore. I was bold, I was spicy, I was a whole new bun. Okay, this is the best part: how I got my name. It's actually a super clever pun. See, in the local Taiwanese dialect, my old hometown, Faozhou is pronounced something like Hokchu. And my new star ingredient, pepper, that's pronounced Hochu. Hokchu, Hochu. You hear it? Pretty brilliant, right? And just like that, I was officially reborn as the Pepper Bun. So you're probably wondering, how did I get so famous? It's not just the pepper, you know? There's a whole process, a real performance behind the scenes. Come on, I'll show you. First things first, the filling. It's all about what we call the golden ratio. We're talking a perfect mix of fatty pork for that juiciness and lean pork so it's not too much. Then we throw in a ridiculous amount of fresh green scallions and, of course, that signature black pepper kick. That's the secret to what's going on inside. But hey, my outside is just as important. This isn't your average bread dough. No way. My skin is this incredible flaky pastry made with this really intense, time-consuming technique called baosu. It's all about layering dough and oil over and over to create these super delicate, crispy layers that just kind of shatter when you bite in. And you won't find me in some shiny, modern oven. Nah. I get my own personal spa, a traditional charcoal-fired clay oven. That's where that incredible smoky smell comes from. You know the one I'm talking about. That's where the real magic happens. All right, here comes the most dramatic part of my entire life, the grand finale of my creation. Once I'm all wrapped up, the chef just takes me and whack, slaps me right onto the side of that super hot oven wall. It's a make or break moment that gives me that perfectly crispy golden brown crust. So there you have it. It's like a four-step dance. You get that perfect filling, wrap it in that flaky pastry, slap it onto the oven wall, and bake it till it's golden and literally bubbling. That's how I become, well, me. Okay, we've covered the history, the technique, but now we get to the really good part, the whole reason we're here, that first bite. But let me give you a little warning. I am piping hot. Seriously, the second you bite through that crispy crust, all those peppery meat juices are gonna come rushing out like a waterfall. So be careful. Don't say I didn't warn you. I mean, eating one of me is a total experience, right? You've got that searing heat making you do the hot potato dance. You've got that pepper making your lips tingle. And then there's that deep, savory, juicy flavor that just hits the spot. And who are we kidding? You can't just have one. So, yeah, that's my story. I started my journey as a humble bun from Fuzhou, just a little taste of home. But here, in Taiwan, in those bustling night markets, that's where I really found myself, found my fire, found my soul. So, next time you're in a night market and you see me all golden and delicious, remember my journey. I'm more than just a snack, right? I'm a story of migration, of reinvention, of pure creativity, all packed into one perfect bite. Kind of makes you think, doesn't it? How can one little bun hold all of that? A whole history of migration and the very soul of innovation.